Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time, I'm going to go over to Fan-Sided, and this is about Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe gets in a heated exchange with Skip Bayless over a Damar Hamlin tweet, and it's apparently a video. I will list the article writer and all of the details in the description, as I always do. And it says it was noticeable when the NFL analyst Shannon Sharpe was absent from Tuesday's episode of Fox Sports 1 Undisputed. Wednesday was not much better. Upon the show's start, Sharpe began speaking about the horrific incident involving Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin and brought up how the incident shook him as an ordeal, reminded him of his brother Sterling, who suffered a neck injury that ultimately ended his career. That's been a lot of speculation about why I wasn't on air yesterday, and I won't get into speculation, conjecture, and your windows, but I will say I'm watching that game Monday night. What happened to Damar Hamlin struck me a little different, Sharpe said on the FS1 broadcast of the show. As a brotherhood in the NFL, when injuries happen, we know injuries are a part of the game. I've seen guys suffer torn ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anyone receive or have to fight for their lives on the field. So it struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother Sterling Sharpe paralyzed on the field temporarily. He was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet and hope Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it yesterday. That's when the pleasantries ended. Bayless jumped in, refusing to take down the tweet, and instead stood by what he was said. Sharpe was upset not just because of the interruption, but how it was said. And yeah, we about to get into this video, and hopefully you guys can go over and check that out on Awful Announcing, and I will link that in the description as well. So let's see what we can see and what really happened.
Good to see you, Shannon. I understand there's something you want to share this morning.
Good morning, yes.
Good morning.
There's been a lot of speculation of why I wasn't on air yesterday, and I won't get into speculation or conjecture, innuendo, but I will say this. In watching that game on Monday night, what happened to Damar Hamlin struck me a little different. As a brotherhood in the NFL, when injuries happen, when we know injuries are a part of the game, I've seen guys suffer ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anybody have to be revived and fight for their life on the field. So they struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me
Okay.
finish.
All right. Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead. Let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting
Okay.
me.
Well,
you could have came back, Skip.
well, I thought-
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were going to bring up
No,
this.
I was just going to say, Skip. I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where Damar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanation. So clearly,
No,
somebody.
they did not have. Nobody.
Let's go, Jen.
Thoughts and prayers remain with Damar Hamlin.
That's where the
Gentlemen,
focus should have
certainly,
been,
as he
and not on the
continues.
football game. Yes, let's go, Jen. Thank you.
And that is it. It is rumored speculation. I will say that it did get heated, and it was talks of Sharpe not even returning if Skip is there. But like I said, that is speculation. At this point, nothing official has came out to him actually saying that. But the article continues to say not only did Skip Bayless blatantly interrupt Sharpe, but he refused to delete the tweet and show compassion and remorse. No wonder Bayless was getting dragged on social media among almost as much as he did when he first sent the tweet. And here's another retweet of it. And Matt Winter, I apologize for mispronouncing the last name. This is what they had to say on it. And here's another tweet from Bobby Rico Jr. And it's just been retweeted and retweeted and retweeted. It says, unfortunately, it was what it is, and it's doubtful that Bayless will ever bring himself to delete a controversial tweet. Here's hoping he and Sharpe can move past this and come to peace. But this was a horrific ordeal that Damar Hamlin is currently going through, and controversy like this should not ensue. It's TV though, so it's bound to happen. Somewhere those who watch the ratings are doing so with wide eyes. And that is the end of the article. Skip Bayless, real talk, he's an asshole. He's a douche for that. I don't condone in that, it's just, I felt, it made me feel, him being not in the league, but talking about sports on a daily basis, that is his job, just for him to be so, nonchalant about the injury of Damar Hamlin. And any player that has had an injury on the field is, I would think it would take precedence over, some funky ass game. And then for him to get on there with Shannon Sharpe, who was visibly upset about what Bayless said. For one, interrupting him, that's rude. And second of all, I'm not going to take down the tweet and then to say, oh, I assumed that it was okay. None of the bosses said anything about it. So what is going on behind the scenes? That gave him the assumption that, what he wrote was okay and that no one had a problem with it. Why wouldn't anyone else have a problem with it? Because clearly Shannon Sharpe came out and he started off his monologue with addressing the issue about, Damar Hamlin, and, he just couldn't even give his monologue justice, and to move past that without, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm not going to do it. Well, fine, don't do it. But, I think it's a really shitty thing to do. You haven't reported on it, you haven't wished your condolences or you get well wishes or anything in regards to Hamlin or anything above. You just want to stay focused on the game, and that's a problem when people cannot separate games from a person's physical health and well-being. It's the same thing in music and in other, fields of work and stuff like that. When is the game so important that a man literally goes into cardiac arrest on the field and gets revived there on the field, thank God, and is rushed off the field? It's crazy. It's very tasteless. It's no better than the other player, I forgot his name, who celebrated as Hamlin laid on the field and, literally fighting for his life. It's disgusting. And sadly, we have these type of people, like that football player, I apologize, I forgot his name, and Skip Bayless, that really shows you, where some people's moral compass is, where, where their standards lie, where their judgment lies. A little bit of compassion would have did, a little bit of sympathy would have done. Even if it was faked, I would have rather him would have did that than just blatantly, I'm not going to take it. At this point for Skip, I feel, in my opinion, It's more so about the tweet and what he said. Fuck that game. Seriously. And honestly, to be honest with you, I think people should literally boycott Skip Bayless for that bullshit. Because if he'll do that to Damar Hamlin, you know, that just shows you his character as a person. You know, and it doesn't make it right, and it doesn't make it fair. Yeah, it's the game. We all love the game. We all watch the game. Well, I don't really watch football like I used to, but still, from time to time, I do enjoy the spirit of the game and how it's played and the scores and the touchdowns, the highs and lows and things like that. But, I mean, if I can't separate a man first, a man, a human being being hurt or injured or having a serious medical injury on field from the game, then what does that say about me or anybody else? That's just my opinion. I don't know, you guys, but definitely let me know down in the comment section how you feel about this. I mean, this is truly unforgivable in terms of, you know, he should face some type of backlash and continue to get dragged and continue to get dragged and continue to get dragged for his comments. You know, what's going to happen the next time another player, God forbid, another player gets into a medical situation or a injury and things of that nature? And I mean, what is he going to say? Oh, well, I'm just going to send out a tweet and I'm not going to, you know, remove the tweet because, you know, I'm Skip Bayless. Fuck Skip Bayless. Straight up. Hashtag fuck Skip Bayless at this point. But let me know how you feel. Drop down in the comments section. Chop it up with me as we always do. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you watching this video or any of my videos. And for my people that's been here for a while with me, I want to take this time to say thank you so much. I am a work in progress. I have progressed so much, and I just thank you so much for your support over the years, and, you know, just still continuing to watch, comment, and, you know, donate every now and then. I truly do appreciate it to the death. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And with that, I will get with you guys in the next video.